So hey there guys, they did a little teaser today saying that Tides of Torment's going to be on the 4th. Released this little video with it, and I guess I'll just have it play out first.
Decadence, duty, deception.
Could I beat a Sayl Elemental in a fight? It's a Sayl Elemental.
So yeah, it was just a quick little teaser showing the different factions. I am a High Elf fan, so I'm going to be talking about the High Elf stuff. I can't really speak for this. I don't know if it's any good or not, because I'm not a fan of either of these two. I really don't care for Slaanesh at all, and I don't like Norska either. So, let's just jump right into the High Elf stuff. Like I said, I know nothing about this. And this is going to be pretty much a big rant. Hopefully I can keep it under 20 minutes, because I tend to go over this a lot. I mean, even the past few months I've just had a couple of videos on this, being so annoyed because just an absolutely horrible pick. I mean, absolutely horrible, because they always talk about this is the embodiment of 8th edition, which, let's start 1. 8th edition was trash. Just putting that out there. 8th edition was not good. I think 6th edition, 5th edition, definitely the peak. I mean, 5th edition had a lot of characters. It was Hero Hammer. 6th edition, less Hero Hammer, but that's where, like, the game... Like, there's a reason Old World went back to the 6th edition, like, mindset and rules, rather than going back to the 8th edition one, because 8th edition was not good. Then, let's just... Okay. So, for starters, they say it's the embodiment of 8th edition. Acelin was not in 8th. He was not a playable character in 8th edition. He was in the Storm of Chaos, and that was it. He was only in the Storm of Chaos. And he never had a mini. And yeah, just that, like, he's just such a bad pick. He is so lame. He's like Loki or Fellheart, but if Loki or Fellheart was an absolute just loser who dies all the time, is like the chosen of Mathland or whatever. It's just no. Bad choice. I will always despise this choice. There's nothing about that. Maybe his campaign is good. This is a terrible choice. I would have picked Finubar, or my personal pick, Belinar, or Belinair, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. Who is basically would have been Teclis' master, and he would have been a mage type character. And then they could have done more with the mages and less with the stupid stuff here. Like, these are ship's company, clearly. This... I'm gonna get to this. This is another big point of the rant. The Mist Mage, I mean, it's just so freaking boring. I mean, could you not have picked something else in the Sea Elementals? Come on. In the Merworm? The Merworm should have been from other factions, too. It just should have been one that goes to them all. Like, I think Vampire Coast should get access to the Merworm. The Sky Cutter absolutely should have been in the game. There's no doubt about that. At least there's still some... These look like Sword Masters. Just generic Sword Masters. So, yeah, I despise this pick. I would never have picked Sea Lord Acelin. He is a nobody character with hardly any lore, and, I mean, just an absolute terrible character. Just bad pick overall. Not gonna like that. I don't like that decision. This is the Anointed of Asuran. I think I didn't even point it out. That's fine. I mean, it did have that actually had a mini, unlike Mr. Numbnuts here. Then, let's get to this choice. I don't mind Caradrien. Caradrien is alright. I mean, he's the Incarnate of Fire. I think he becomes the Incarnate of Fire after Ungrim dies in the End Times. He's not a bad character. He kills Arbol in the End Times. He's not a bad character. I don't mind him. Now, that being said, he's not Corhill tier. And you're going to hear this a lot, because I am such a mad fan of Corhill. Corhill is the High Elf legendary hero. He should be the one here. He's in Old World, for the love of Pete. He has many available on GW's site. You want to cite hype for Corhill. No, Corhill is the White Lion. He's basically, you know how they made Alistair the White Lion? He's better of Alistair because he actually existed and has been around since the beginning. No. Corhill would have been my choice. I would have done Belinar and Corhill. Of course, this is not me choosing, and no one even knows who Belinar is anymore because no one plays 5th edition, and people who play Total War obviously aren't going to care about 5th edition. But Sea Lord Aisling, no one even knew who he was until, like, oh, man, I really don't like this choice. Yeah, as you can tell, I really just despise the choice of Sea Lord Aisling. One thing I do like seeing Bjorg. I like seeing Bjorg Bearstruck because I like the Dogs of War. I don't want the Dogs of War to be killed. That's another topic of the rant. I don't want the Dogs of War to be killed because Bjorg gets put here. And it's not like they kill it because Golg has his own faction. He was a Dog of War as well. But he's also a Regiment Renowned, so it's kind of like a weird thing. But another thing that makes me kind of scared here is if you take a look, I think it's on this page coming up. I don't like how she kills the princess. That's not cool. It, I believe, is on one of these. You can see the shields of what looks like the Bearmen of Urslo. Yeah, see, this is like a Bearmen of Urslo, which is Bjorg's unit of Dogs of War. So, I hope that that's not dead. I really hope it's not dead. Because I wish to see the Dogs of War. They keep thinking this is such a cool, like, cold frame. And, oh man, it's so edgy. He's so cool. No, he's not. He gets killed by freaking Lokir earlier in the trailer. That's just proof that he's the worst version. And merworms were never cool. They're just the poor man's, like, they're like sea dragons, but not even on that tier. So, in this thing here, it looks like there's 2 versions of Lothern Skycutters, which is fine. There's the Sea Elemental, which looks like it comes in a unit of 16, which is interesting. It's not a singular unit, like I would have thought. I don't really care, because that's a lame unit in the first place. The Merworm and the Ship's Company on a unit of 120. I have a feeling the Ship's Company is just like Bleak Swords. I have a feeling they're like maybe slightly better than Spearmen, but I have a feeling they're not better than Spearmen. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of Spearmen is to hold enemies back. It's like zombies, the same thing. It's the tar pit, the whole tar pit, and Ship's Company, I don't think, are going to be as good of a tar pit as regular spearmen. So I think that the Ship's Company is going to just not really serve a purpose at all. Yeah, Sea Lord Aisling also has this, like, ability, I think they show here, which looks like he has 1 use of it, and it gives everyone in the range, like, 100% plus range, more armor-piercing missile damage. It just makes them all better, and gives them stalk and snipe. That's very situational, and since it's only 1 use, it's like not gonna be that great. And I think that's probably from his item as well, if I had to guess. Man, yeah. Overall, I'm not hyped. I'll give you that much. I'm gonna buy the DLC regardless to review it and to see if maybe they did something right. Maybe his campaign's good, right? Maybe the campaign's good. Maybe they update Tyrion and Teclis and they're actually fun. I mean, I looked at this, right? This looks like the Electrocount system. Let's be real here. This just looks like a copy and paste system of the old Electrocount system where you pick who goes in what area and they get bonuses. So it looks like you gain certain bonuses, and that's what happens when you, like, assign them to the different spots. Which, okay, it's just the Electrocount system, but okay, maybe it's like, since that Electrocount system was removed, maybe it's a good system here with the High Elves. I mean, I don't have a problem with it as long as it works. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make this video today to talk about my discontent with this DLC. My hatred of Sea Lord Aisling grows ever stronger as we approach the release date of this DLC. Yeah, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Are you excited for Aisling? Do you really think he's a good pick? Does anyone think he's a good pick? Anyone? Or are you just happy that there's another DLC on the way because it's been over a year now? I'm not excited. I mean, I like the Lothern Skycutter, and that's about it. So we'll see if it's any good, and who knows, maybe after this DLC, if it sucks, vampires will be my favorite faction. If it's good, I mean, no matter what, Imric's gonna still be in my top tier. But, yeah, no. Not a good pick. Frick this. I'm out.